Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. Let's talk combines today. Last couple years, late spring through summer, I've seen more auctions, both physical on-site auctions and also online auctions, featuring a high number of later model used combines for sale. And I think we're probably going to see that again here in 2013. Now, the last couple years, it's actually been a really good time to buy a late model used combine. It's been this late spring through the summer. And I'll show you what I mean here. A couple years ago, I came out with this thing I call my Machinery Pete Used Value Index. And we look at all different types of segments of the used equipment market. And based on the auction sale price data, we compile what are values doing on used tractors, combines, tillage, grain equipment, all kinds of different things. And you probably know used tractor values, of course, they've been close to 10 on my 1 to 10 scale. Combines a little bit different. The older used combines in good condition have been holding up pretty well. A lot of demand for those, high auction prices. The late model combines, a little softer, and it showed up 2 of the last 3 years, both in 2010 and 2012, last year. So you can look what happened here on my 1 to 10 rating scale. Used combine values fell pretty significantly in the middle of 2010 and also last year, 2012. You can see a little bit of a drop there with used combine values. And again, most of that was on the 1, 2, 3, 4-year-old ones. And what was happening was, again, we were seeing these auctions with 10, 20, 30, 40, even sometimes over 50 combines on an auction. So supply and demand a little bit at work there, and prices are just a little softer. So again, if you're looking to buy good used combine, kind of that late spring through summer, each of the last 3 years, you can see we've had dips in value here. So again, it's a good time to buy. That's good to know. But now, of course, you have to find them. Now, my friends at bigiron.com, you can see just the website, bigiron.com, good folks out there, out of Nebraska. I'm sure many of you have been to their site. They have an online auction every Wednesday. And bigiron.com, they're absolute. So they have a sale coming up this Wednesday, May 22nd. You can see a list here. We've got 309 items on the auction today. Now, I really like how they separate and they show you all the different entities who are selling equipment. So it might be dealers, individuals, tells you where they're from. Now here's a dealer, Unruh Foster. You can see a Kansas location. Actually, this is a John Deere dealership with 3 stores in Montezuma, Sublette, and Dodge City, Kansas, so southwest part of Kansas. And let's see what they have on Wednesday's bigiron.com sale. So it'll list all the equipment they have for sale. And again, it's an absolute auction. And actually, if we go through the list here, we start off with a 2009 John Deere 9770 STS combine, 1,369 engine hours, all the specs. If we go through the list, you'll actually see they have 7 John Deere 9770 combines on this sale. 6 of them are 08s, and 1 is the 09. So some real buying opportunities here. We've got some nice combine. The engine hours on these 7 range from 1,333 engine hours up to the highest one is an 08 model with just over 2,200 engine hours. But I've got some cool video here on these combines. You can actually click and get a great walkthrough. So I really like how you can walk around the machine, get under it, kind of hear it, and then of course all the pictures here, tons of pictures, very detailed. You can see the tack here, 1,369 engine hours, 1,031 separator. How are the treads? Very, very important these days, obviously. Tire condition. I can look at that. What's the cab look like inside? So very detailed. And again, if we look at their list here, this is Unruh Foster out of southwest Kansas. You know, if you have questions on any of these things, you can contact the representative with Unruh Foster. That'd be Evan Smith. Here's their 800 number. Or Big Iron, their regional rep. That would be Aaron Schilde. Here's his number out of Kansas. So whatever questions you have. So again, you know, they have 7 9770 combines on the sale. Now if we look in our machinerypete.com website, what I did here, we're in our calculator pricing tool, and we punched up John Deere 9770 SDS combines. I just wanted to show you what's been happening here. Again, I mentioned values have dropped each of the last 3 years in the summer, late spring through summer. Now here's the overall average auction price on a 9770. And if we look back to the year 2009, you see the average auction price was $199,200. And here's your average dealer asking price. In 2009, it was $235,179. Now, if you do the math on that, folks, what that tells you is the average auction price was 84.7% of the average dealer advertised price. Now, over the 23 years I've been compiling data, that's about as high as I've ever seen it on combines. And that was back in 2009. Now again, the last couple years, the auction prices have dipped a little bit. Dealer advertising prices have stayed high. So now, if we look last year, 2012, average auction price down to $163,491. Dealer advertised price still up at $228,495. So now the average auction price is running 71.6% of the dealer advertised price. So getting into that 70 to 75% wholesale to retail value, again, over the 23 years I've been tracking this data, that's normal. So used combine values, again, kind of normalized here. So not quite as red hot as the used tractor values. We're seeing all these record prices at auction on tractors. But again, you can see the used combine values have dipped a little bit. So some real good buying opportunities. And again, Big Iron here, you know, got these 7 from Unruh Foster. If we want to get specific, we can look at what other 9770s have been selling for. So now we're back into our machinerypete.com website here, and we clicked on auction results. And we'll just punch up 9770s here. You can see we got 225 of them we've seen over the last few years. And you can see, you know, here's one last month, April 30, Central Minnesota, 2008 model, 1,460 engine hours, good condition, brought 145. Another one, this was a purplewave.com sale in 09 with 1,571 engine hours, 141.9. So it gives you a little idea, you know, what they've been bringing. Now, if we go back to the bigiron.com site, another way you can search here, you can just, you know, punch up all 309 items on Wednesday's sale and then drill down by category. So we'll do that here, and we'll just click on combines. You can see they've got 13 of them for sale. Now the first one listed here, this one is just for sale by an individual. You can see here, I'm not sure if that's Marlin or Maryland there, Murrah, Parkersburg, Iowa. There's the contact number, but a beautiful 2011 Case IH 7120 combine with only 270 engine hours. And again, great video here. You can watch it running. So great fun to do that. Tons of pictures up here. So if we look at what have 2011 Case IH 7120 has been selling for, let's try that here. We're back into our machinerypete.com website. And this is honestly the trick with every auction. You know, you put an item up for sale, what's it worth? You know, I think it's valuable to see what other folks have been paying here. So again, the key thing here is the model year. This one for sale Wednesday was a 2011. with only 270 engine hours. So here are the 2011s we saw last year at auction. 437 engine hours for 167 out of west central Iowa. And then as we drop in the number of hours down to 229 engine hours, brought 212.5 on a sale last summer in east central Missouri. So getting up over 200, 210, 212.5, that's what we've been seeing the 2011s sell for. So it'll be very interesting on Wednesday to see what this one sells for. Now, again, like I mentioned at the start, I like how big iron here, how they break things down. So we saw that combine was from these folks, Randy and, I don't know if that's Marlin or Marilyn Murrah there, Parkersburg, Iowa. But let's see what other items they have for sale. And of course, Parkersburg, Iowa, that was struck by a devastating tornado a few years ago. The resilient folks there in Parkersburg worked real hard and rebuilt their great community there, and so hats off to them. So there's our combine, the 7120, but you can see the Murrahs have beautiful equipment here. A 2011 Case H 500 track tractor, only 207 hours. Again, video and pictures, all this description. Here we've got a 2009 Brent 1194 Avalanche grain cart with video, pictures. They got a corn head, 2011 Case H 2608 8-row head. 2011 Case H 870 disc ripper. So lots of late model Case H equipment here. 2011 Case H 2162 draper head. Of course, draper heads have been really hot on the auction market. Westfield auger, they always hold up really well, resale value. John Deere MX7 rotary mower, and a couple Unverfirth header trailers, which never seem to go down in value. But again, these are the items for sale by the Murrahs. And again, you can see their phone number here out of Parkersburg, Iowa. You can give them a call if you're interested. Or the big iron sales rep out of that part of Iowa would be Jim Rolling. There's his contact number. So again, the sale, bigiron.com. Sale is Wednesday, May 22nd. Check it out. Again, it's absolute. I love that. All this stuff will have a new home. Again, if you're looking for a combine, great time to buy coming up now through the summer. And again, every Wednesday, big iron you can see here, May 29th, June 5th, June 12th. So tons of equipment, great buying opportunities. And if you want to know what stuff is worth, check us out at machinerypete.com.